You ever watch a movie and the main character is going through a really difficult time and they're bearing their whole soul? And as you're watching the movie, you kind of empathize with that main character. And maybe it's something really difficult, really challenging, and you might even shed a tear as you're watching this. Now, your right mind knows that this is something that's made up, that this is a character playing a scene, but you somehow connect with this person and you connect with their plight. This is an evolutionary wiring that we all have that goes back 200,000 plus years ago, where we're able to really connect with folks who show their vulnerability. We are wired to want to see vulnerability in other people. It helps us to connect. It helps to bring us closer to others. Now, how does that translate in the workplace? So when we're being vulnerable, we're taking risks. And we know that anytime we take a risk, there's always a chance that we can fail. However, we don't want to fail, right? So we do everything in our power to not fail. And sometimes that might mean taking less risks. But we don't want to take less risks, friends. We want to take those risks because the more times we take those leaps of faith, the more chances we have at success. Michael Jordan once said, "You miss 100% of the free throws that you do not take." So if you're not taking those risks, you're not succeeding. And yeah, you might fail every now and then, but it's important to take those risks. Now, the more we take risks, the more we reduce the stigma of failure. So when we try over and over again, knowing that sometimes we might fail, that's us showing our vulnerability. We kind of reduce those times or reduce the stigma around I don't want to share, reduce the stigma around failure. So that means we're encouraging our whole team to create more, to share more, and to collaborate more. That means a productive team. So now I want to talk about psychological safety. According to a McKinsey survey, 89% of employees stated that psychological safety was essential in the workplace, but only 53% were comfortable taking risks. But in a Wiley survey, managers who aced psychological safety and were really skilled at it led teams that made, in average, more than 4.3 million per year, more than those who are not skilled in psychological safety. What? And for those of us who are new to the concept of psychological safety, it's the idea that we create an emotionally safe and an emotionally well environment so that our peers, our employees, our staff are free and comfortable to be vulnerable, free and comfortable to share ideas, and that they will not be shut down. They will be treated with respect, supported, and collaborated with on an equal level. Facts are in, my friend. Vulnerability is our key to success in thriving teams.